Hello and welcome to Mabinda TV. So for now, I'd like to look at, of course, in America, I'm looking at Elon Musk is going to form a third party in America. Elon Musk is going to form a third party. Then in Africa perspective, Museveni to buy again for the 2026 election. It will be held in January. And then in Nigeria, be the impact of AI on the future of work. And then number four, in Kenyan perspective, will the 2027 election again be the 41 against one? So for now, I'll start with the basically with Elon Musk. So Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, has fallen out with Donald Trump. That is Elon Musk has fallen out with Donald Trump. So he wants to form a third party. So what will be the impact of third party on the Democrats and the Republicans? Of course, Elon Musk says 80% of the party is with those in the middle, that is the middle Americans who are being screwed. Of course, he has fallen out with Donald Trump basically on that is a 5 trillion deficit. That is a deficit on American. Well, Trump will add another $5 trillion to a deficit of America. So of course, right now it's going towards $36 trillion, and of course, much of that money is going towards defense. Much of that money is going towards defense. So basically, that's a lot of trillions of dollars to add to that. But of course, you have defenders of Donald Trump. They are saying that basically Trump needs to spend in order to compensate for the tariffs. So basically, many are siding with Donald Trump in this one. So do Democrats do Americans need a third party? What do you think of that? Do Americans need a third party? So that's something we're going to be looking at. Elon Musk, remember, he could have run for president himself, but then he is a naturalized American citizen. He was not born by birth. That is, Elon Musk was not born by birth. So basically, he is a naturalized American citizen. So basically, he is barred from running for president. He could run for governor, but not for president. So basically, that's how that is how Elon Musk is part. So basically, he moved. His mother moved away from America to Canada, then to America. But then, of course, so that moves. That means Elon Musk cannot be president. But I think he could have run himself. That is Elon Musk could have run himself for American president. So he is not an naturalized American citizen. So that's it for Elon Musk. So do you think a third party could succeed in America? Do you think a third party could succeed in America? So you let me know in the comment section. Then another, of course, there are parties. Elon Musk basically was overseeing the Dodge department, that is the Department of Government Efficiency, which was looking for about $2 trillion in government savings. Of course, this meant cutting budgets for such things as the Voice of America. It meant cutting the budget for such things as USA, that is United States International Agency for Development. So basically, I think Elon Musk. Um, I think Elon Musk could have. I think Elon Musk could have formed a third party. Then I think now that is America. Now I think that is American party that is going to form a third party. Nimesikia na record nimesikia. That is American third party could have formed. That is Elon Musk. Do you think Elon Musk could have well succeed in forming a third party? So that's something that we will be able to look at. That is Elon Musk forming a third party. Then, of course, America has this two-party system: the Democrats and the Republicans. The last time an independent candidate stood was Ross Perot in 1992, but then he wasn't successful. Then, in Africa perspectives, I'm asking what the president of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni, is going to buy again for the 2026 election. That is the president of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni, is going to vie again in the 2026 election. So what does this portend? The wife of the president, Janet Museveni, is the education minister. Then, of course, you have the son, Muhoozi Kainerugaba, is the chief of the defense forces. So you have that family wielding power in Uganda. Of course, you have the supporters of Museveni. They say that Museveni has taken that country from the dark, basically has taken that country from war-torn country into a moderately successful country. So of course he has a lot of supporters, especially the older Ugandans. They saw the military. They saw a brutal regime of Idi Amin when they were younger, so they want nothing to do with any other person apart from seven. Of course, you have that is you have the president, the opposition figure of NPU party, that is Bobby Wine saying in fire, and then you have another opposition figure, Kiza in a military jail. So that shows a lack of that is respecting presidential terms in Africa. But the African big man does not realize that the essence of the essence of a great dancer is in leaving the stage while applause from the crowd is loudest. And then in ideas, I'm looking at what will be the impact of AI on the future work. That is what I'm looking at in ideas. What will be the impact of AI on the future work? You remember Bill Gates, of course, I said that the AI will be bigger than the internet, bigger than the chip, and bigger even than the computer itself. It will be like electricity. Basically, we will need it. So, what will be the impact of AI on the future of work? I think it will kill many jobs. Nearly 300 million jobs will be lost on AI, 300 million jobs. But I also think it will create millions of jobs. That will be the impact of AI on the future work. That will be 300 million jobs created. And then, side jobs as prompt engineers will be created. That is the same as the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution killed many jobs and then it created many jobs also. The Industrial Revolution created about for created millions upon millions. You have such jobs as farm jobs being eliminated, physical jobs. Then you have such jobs as engineers, accountants, marketers, sales people. You have teachers, professors being created for the future of work. And then in Kenyan perspective, I'm looking, will the 2027 election be 41 against 1? That is, will Mount Kenya again be alienated in that election? Will the future of that is the Kenyan election in 2027 B41 against one, that is the Kenyan election, will it be again against the Kikuyu? So that is something that again I'm looking at. That is, will the Kenyan election, Kenyan perspective, that is, will the Kenyan election in 2027 election, will it be 41 against 1? Will Pentagon be revived? Will Pentagon be revived in 2027? So that's it for now. Bye for now. Till the next time. Bye for now.